I actually graduated from college in 2010, and as I was preparing to enter the job market, the opportunity came to go to a city called Changsha for a year-long program where I could teach public health at a medical school. So that's how I came to China, with no Chinese, no background, no idea what I was doing. The program ended, and I really loved it, and I wanted to stay, but I wanted somewhere bigger. So I decided to move to Beijing. Side note, I was dating someone. We wanted to get married, and it was so complicated to get married to an American citizen as an Ethiopian in China. So I moved back to Ethiopia for a couple of years. That's where I really started making the China-Africa connection, because where I grew up, a lot of Chinese businesses were in this neighborhood. I went to a Chinese supermarket. I was like, ni hao, whatever, and then the laoban was like, oh, like his mind was blown. He was like, oh, ni hui shuo zhongwen, and I was like, yes. And then he was like, he was trying to offer me a job, and I just walked in. And this happened many times over my entire stay, and was like, they must need people who speak Chinese and who are locals. I was thinking there must be some materials for Ethiopians to learn Chinese. And so when I went to bookstores to kind of browse and see what kind of books were available, I couldn't find any. So I decided to work on one. So one of the things I was doing throughout the years was writing about China-Africa relations. A company had commissioned me to do some basic research on that. And so I started kind of writing that report every year. It's been 5 years. So I was like, well, I can put all this together and make it into a book. So this book is called The Complete Beginner's Guide to China-Africa Relations. And what I hope it would achieve is that it will solve the problem that I had when I started becoming interested in this space. I had no idea where to begin. I had no idea what to read, what was even important. There's so much content, and at the same time, so little content. I was really impressed by the community of Africans here, because a lot of us are doing the capturing of the now, the today, writing opinion pieces or publications or holding events. And so we're trying to add stories to the narrative. And I think more of us should do that instead of waiting for the whole of China to think differently about Africa. ሰላም ስሜ ሊና ጌታቸው አየነው ይባላል ከኢትዮጵያ ነው የመጣሁት ስራዬ ደግሞ ጸሐፊ ነኝ እና ለኢትዮጵያ ተማሪዎች የሚሆኑ የትምህርት ቪዲዮዎችን አዘጋጃለሁ